Oh my God, the #1 pound for pound wrestler in the 2027 class has just committed to Virginia Tech. Melvin Miller and Bassett are both going to Virginia Tech. Honestly, I did not see this coming. At first, Bassett was committed to Iowa, but then decided to decommit. A whole bunch of stuff happened in the background. I'm not finna go into. I already did a video about it actually. Just months after committing to Iowa, top recruit Bassett, arguably #1, #2 recruit in the nation. We would see him. A whole lot of controversy would come with it. His brothers would come out and say some stuff. Melvin Miller, #1 recruit of 2027 class, I believe, would also remove Iowa from his recruitment options. Bassett decommitted, the top recruit in the nation, decommitted from Iowa. There should be like a thing right here that'll send you to it, so go ahead and watch it. But yeah, a whole bunch of stuff went in the got messed up in the background, parents and stuff and coaches. Well, he decommits from Iowa. At this point, everybody's wondering, hey, where else is this guy gonna go? Me personally, this was the last place I thought he was gonna go. Honestly, I thought he was about to go to Nebraska. Nebraska was like, all right, if he goes there, they become contenders for second place because Penn State always wins first place, bro. But that's a different video for another day. But yeah, also his brother decides to go to Virginia Tech. Honestly, I feel like Melvin could have went to OSU. Honestly, I feel like at this point, just a family thing. At this point, bro, just do your own thing, bro. Like it gets to a point, bro, like when you grow up, bro, you got to do your own thing. You can't just always be with your brother. You know what I'm saying? You got to grow up and do your own thing. But they go to Virginia Tech. They go to Virginia Tech instead of Nebraska. Bro, Nebraska would have been a great pick for them. On God, they would have won. They would have came second place as at Nebraska, and potentially I would see them. He probably would have placed high. I don't know. They both still good wrestlers, but going to Virginia Tech, I don't think they win a national title. Honestly, I don't think they win a national title going to Virginia Tech. They should have went to OSU. OSU, they'd have won 3 of them. On God, they would have won 3 of them. They would have won 3 titles at OSU. I don't care. I don't care what y'all say. Virginia Tech, who they got? Caleb Henson. I think that's about it. And Caleb Henson is what? 149. I'm pretty sure at 149. And he graduated this year. He got 1 more year. So next year when Bassett goes into college, he really won't. Probably Caleb Henson will stay at the club or whatever club program they got, but I don't see him getting better at Virginia Tech. I think it's a matter of I think we're just gonna wait to see him go wrestle his first year. He gonna realize that, then go somewhere else, and his brother can go somewhere else, which is likely OSU. But yeah, this is great picks for Virginia Tech because I don't know. This might bring in a better recruiting team or recruiting class. This might bring in a better recruiting class later on in the future. I'm not sure, but having guys like Melvin Miller and Bassett will attract more attention. And one thing I like to talk about is the ACC. We gonna have to go. We gonna see Daniel Zepeda versus Bassett again. That rivalry continues, bro. This is gonna be good. This is gonna if he decides to stay here, this rivalry is gonna be fire. Cause hey, y'all know how peak that was. The Daniel Zepeda, and what's called Bassett rivalry. That was peak. We need that. We need to see that again at the ACCs, bro. The ACC. That's gonna make it the ACC more interesting. Cause nobody, who in here watches the ACC? Let's be for real. No, I don't think nobody does. But yeah, Melvin Miller, Bassett, both decides to commit to Virginia Tech. Congratulations to them. But honestly, I feel like you guys could have went, especially Melvin. You could have went somewhere else. On God, I could have just stayed at Iowa. Really, if they just, came together with the coaches and came to agreement. They could have stayed at Iowa and still won like 2 national titles. I feel like they would have won national titles over there, bro. If they would have stayed at Iowa, Iowa would have been on the come up. And plus Virginia Tech, I don't feel like Virginia Tech is on its come up. Sorry for switching topics so quickly, but Virginia Tech, ever since like Cooper Flynn, and all them left, I feel like they just been on like a downhill, bro. Downhill. Caleb Henson didn't win nationals. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, they lost some of their guys. Cooper Flynn, he was doing good at the national tournament. Just that I forgot the other guy's name, but the other guy was just like, apparently he just beat him at wrestle off. So yeah, congratulations to them. But what y'all think? Y'all think they do something over at Virginia Tech? Honestly, I don't think so. Comment down below what y'all think. Is this a good decision for Bo and Melvin? Let me know.